Where the hell's the bathroom at? Today's poker tip of the day is take care of yourself. Treat your body and your mind correctly, and it will treat you right. The World Series of Poker, $400 circuit mega stack, monster stack, super stack, something. Themed events are always the best to play, biggest fields and best value because you get more chips. We're getting here at around 2 o'clock. Probably gonna have still 100 blinds to play with. Re-entry till probably 6:30, dinner break. Today we're gonna really focus on bluffing, something I've really been neglecting recently. As I get older, your risk tolerance really goes down. Today we're gonna take more spots, try to pick up more pots uncontested post-flop. I'm not talking about semi-bluffing with like a straight and a flush draw or rejamming pre-flop. I'm talking about post-flop bluffing, bluffing on rivers, check raise bluffing rivers. The key components of a successful bluff are blockers and capped ranges. These are two important concepts that you need to know when to pull the trigger. Hopefully I don't chicken out. Hopefully I pull the trigger a lot today, and hopefully I'm right a lot. If not, we're gonna be out. Do not miss the $6 million America's Card Room Venom. November 27th, multiple flights. Get your piece of the $6 million prize pool. Sign up today using bonus code BOSKI. $1 million guaranteed for first. You don't want to miss this one.
What's up, Boski? Am I on film?
Always.
Always, right?
Don't worry, the feds won't catch you.
Yeah.
30,000 starting stack. Pretty uneventful first hour and a half. We're nine-handed. Under the gun makes it 1,400 at 300, 600, 600. Action folds to me in the small blind. I have ace king offsuit. You know we're putting in that 3-bet. 4X is open, 50, 600 to go. He has about 25,000 to start. I have 30,000. Big blind folds and under the gun calls, putting him on a hand like ace queen, some mid pairs, some suited connectors. When the flop comes, king, 6, deuce, rainbow, I'm feeling good. Time for a down bet on such a dry board. I make it 3,500 and he calls. The turn is a 4, 3-5 gets there, but that's a very small possibility. Can't be scared of monsters in the closet. We're going for 3 streets. I bet 70, 200 on the turn, and he calls again. Putting him on something like pocket queens, maybe king queen at this point. River's a jack. King jack gets there, but if he's got us, he's got us. I put in the river shove for his last 9,000 or so. We have him covered, and he tank folds, and we take it down. We're on break, it's 420. And we have 50,000 chips. Feeling good. Let's make dinner break. With blinds at 400, 800, I'm on the button with pocket kings, and the floor comes over and says, the table's about to break. Raise it up to 1,800, small blind folds, big blind calls. Flop comes ace, jack, 5, rainbow. I think we can check or bet here. After he checks to us, I decide to check behind. It turns an 8. A few draws out there. He checks to me again. It's time to go for some value. 1,500 is the bet. Hoping to get called by a jack or an 8 or some sort of straight draw. He does put in the call. When a 9 pops off on the river, he checks again. Still think our kings are good. We're going to go for that thin value. Double my turn bet, 3,000 to go. Will he hero us with a 1-pair type hand? He does not. He makes it 9,000. What hands could he be bluffing with? Is he turning a worse pair into a bluff? Very unlikely. We laugh, fold our kings, the table breaks, and he shows Jack 10 of hearts. Nice straight blocker. You got me good. We got bluffed. With blinds at 600, 1,200 under the gun limps. We're in middle position with 2 red kings. 4,200 is the raise. Action folds to Giuseppe Pantaleo in the small blind. He shoves all in for 40,000. A great sight to see. Limper folds. We call, and he's got the ace queen. Let's hold.
Yo. So you did made it. I made it. Straight to the.
How cold it is in Vegas today.
The floor comes by and informs us that our table is breaking, but poster 1,200 big blind first. No problem. It happens. Action folds to the small blind, and he raised it to 3,000 off a 28,000 stack. I look down at pocket 9s. I think all 3 options are on the table. I mean, actually, folding is out of the question, so it's calling or raising. The 2 raising amounts being 8,500 and all in. I eventually decide that I can induce a jam if I make it 8,500, which is good, because if he has 10s, he's calling a jam anyway. And I got position, and I think his flatting range is going to be very, very rare. But he does put in the call. Flop comes king, jack, 5, 2 hearts. Not a great flop for our 9s. He checks and I check. It turns a 10. If we did have ace queen, we just got there, so he should check to us. But he does not check to us. He bets 11,000. Pocket 9s can't really be good here. I put in the fold, and he claims he was bluffing. I believe him. He got me good. I got bluffed again. With blinds at 1,000, 2,000, I'm in middle position with pocket 10s. Make it 5,000 to go. A guy with a hat, his hood on, and a very tilting way of handling his chips and cards. You'd have to see to fully appreciate. Puts in the call and the big blind calls. The flop comes queen, 3 deuce. Interesting spot here. On one hand, we want to deny equity from, ace highs, king highs, stuff like that. And we want to get value from, ace 4, ace 5, and lower pairs than 10. So I think a bet of 7,000 is good. Folds the guy who flatted me in position. He thinks for a minute and makes it 17,000. Big blind folds and the action is back to us. This is one of those tilting moments. Do I just rip it in here? Do I turn my tens into a bluff? Do I just think he's bluffing? Our table is about to break and I fold. I guess his queen jack or king queen is good. Not sure why he has a raising range here, but congrats to him. He got me good.
So they opened a new pho restaurant in Spokane. It's right on Provision Street. Kind of like
Get moved to my 8th table of the day, and we got someone wearing a damn costume at the table. The tilt is real until I realize it's my buddy from Costa Rica, none other than Vanessa K. Check her out on Twitch.
This is Celeste also, by the way.
Oh, there we go, yeah.
Yeah, Celeste is pleased to meet you.
Proof that I'm not on acid today. This really happened. With blinds at 1,500, 3,000, action folds to me on the button. I have 38,500 and ace-7 offsuit. Instantly profitable jam. We're all in. Big blind puts in the call. He has pocket 8s. We're gonna need to hit. Here's the video. Everybody, no one folded an ace. So there's the ace. Thank you, thank you. All right, 38.5.
38.5.
Hold on, I'm not done yet.
35, 38.5.
Thank you. With blinds at 1,500, 3,000, action folds to us in the cutoff. We look down at ace 4 of diamonds. Pretty damn good hand. Make it 7,000 to go. The small blind and the big blind calls. We're 3 ways to a flop, which is jack, 9, 8, 2 diamonds. Pretty good flop, but a flop they're going to continue a lot on. They check to us, and we can have a disguised flush draw here in position. No reason to blow the pot just yet. We check behind. The turn is the 10 of diamonds, a beautiful card. Now if they got a queen, they definitely want to bet for value, and that's exactly what the small blind does. He bets 12,000. The big blind folds, and against most people, I just call in position because a raise wouldn't make much sense. But if I'm putting him on a queen, there's no reason not to raise. He's not going to give me credit for a flush. Maybe king queen. I make it 30,000 to go to set up the river jam. He thinks for a minute and eventually puts in the call. The river is a deuce, and he tanks and tanks and tanks. He has us covered, and he shoves all in. We snap call, and we get the full double. We're over 150,000 chips. Let's do some damage.
37.
That's it.
Thank you.
37.
Cooler.
And 5. Ace jack.
With blinds at 2,000, 4,000, hijack opens to 8,000. He's been mainly limping with the occasional 3 to 4x, so a min raise looks kind of weird. We're next to act with ace 9 of clubs, so we're going to put in that 3 bet. 22,000 to go. Action folds back to him and he puts in the call. I'm putting him on a lot of mid-pair type hands, maybe some suited broadways, jack 10 flush, king queen, hands like that. The flop comes queen 6 deuce rainbow. Good flop for us. He's going to miss a lot of his Broadway type hands unless it has a queen in it, so When he checks to us, I bet 18,000. He puts in the call. Plan is to shut down unless we hit an ace. An ace comes on the turn. He checks, and I don't think we're gonna get 3 streets versus his king, queen, jack type hands. So we check behind. The river's a deuce, a great card. Only one combination of pocket deuces remain. Pocket 6 is unlikely, but then he does the unthinkable. He bets 35,000. With this 35,000 chip river bet, he's repping very thin. I'm under repped after my turn check, so we have no choice. We have to put in the call. And he shows ace 6 suited. Pretty incredible run out. I mean, he could have folded pre. Pretty damn unlucky that happened. Where the hell's the bathroom at? All right, about 50 people from the money. Blinds are going up. We got about 20 blinds. We're gonna have to gamble. With blinds at 2,500, 5,000 for 8-handed. Action folds to me in middle position. And we got the pocket 7s, 81,000 chips, 16 blinds, pretty standard all in. 12,500 in the middle to win, or we might double, who knows? Action folds to the small blind who goes deep into the tank. He has us covered. Our tournament life might be at risk. He eventually puts in the call. Could he have 6s, 5s, ace jack? The big blind folds, and we got video.
Why put you on pocket 7?
Got him. 7s. Oh, tough spot with jacks. Let's punish him. Put the 7 out there. Okay, 8. 8 will do. Or 7. All right, nice hand. Good game. And I'm out of the Planet Hollywood $400 monster stack. It's 9:30 at night. $400 invested, $0 returned. If this video gets 3,000 likes, I'm gonna give $300 to Adopt a Boxer Rescue. You can help out too, every penny counts. See you guys next time. 420 calories, huh?